You've probably been told the story your whole life. The one that says, if you work hard, save your money, and just play by the rules, you'll become wealthy. But in today's brutal economic landscape, where things feel more uncertain than ever, that story
feels more like a fantasy. It's a comforting idea, but it's an incomplete one, designed to keep things predictable. It's time to stop playing the game like a pawn and start seeing the board like a prince. It's time to understand how money really moves. To do that, we're going to look to a very unlikely source. Niccolò Machiavelli, the man who wrote the ultimate playbook on power 5 centuries ago. We'll be translating his ruthless political strategies into the financial lessons they never teach you in school. Lessons on how to finally claim the power you've been denied. The first law of financial warfare: wealth is seized, not earned. Here's the first principle we can derive from Machiavelli's work. True wealth isn't just earned, it's strategically captured. The conventional path: get a steady job, buy a house, hope your retirement fund grows, can feel like a treadmill. It's designed to have you trade your time and effort for a paycheck, all within a system you don't really control. Machiavelli famously described fortune as a violent river that will sweep away the cautious person who tries to stop it. But the bold person, the one willing to act decisively, can build canals and divert that river for their own benefit. In our world, this means shifting your mindset from a passive earner to an active conqueror. You have to hunt for opportunities where value can be taken, not just where a salary can be collected. This isn't about being a thief, it's about strategically positioning yourself to capture the immense value that most people completely overlook. The second law: control the flow, not the currency. A person with a vault full of cash is rich, but the person who owns the roads leading to every vault is powerful. If we apply Machiavelli's thinking, we see that real power isn't just possessing wealth, but controlling how it moves. This is probably the most misunderstood principle of money today. You can have a lot of money and still be completely replaceable. But if you control a platform, a network, or a supply chain, you control the distribution of value. Think about the difference between being a best-selling author and owning the publishing house. The difference between being a famous influencer and owning the social media platform itself. The one who controls the flow makes the rules for everyone else. They become a center of gravity that pulls opportunity toward them. Stop chasing the money itself and start building the channels it has to flow through. The third law: it is safer to be feared than loved. This brings us to one of Machiavelli's most controversial ideas. If you can't be both feared and loved, you should choose to be feared. He argued that love is fickle and easily broken, but fear is reinforced by a dread of consequence that never goes away. So, how does a 500-year-old political take apply to a bank account? It's not about threats or intimidation, it's about leverage. It means you always negotiate from a position where the other side has more to lose by walking away than you do. It means you control assets, information, or access that other people desperately need. making them think twice before trying to take advantage of you. A reputation for being a tough but fair negotiator is far more valuable than one for being a people pleaser. Generosity can be a powerful tool, but it should be used strategically, not as your default setting. The market doesn't always reward kindness, but it almost always rewards leverage. The fourth law: build an anti-fragile empire. Your personal wealth is fragile. It's tied to your job, your health, and the whims of the market. An empire, on the other hand, is a system designed to outlive you. While Machiavelli was focused on creating a political state that could endure any crisis, the financial parallel is building a system of wealth that can outlast you. This means you have to build systems, not just a bigger bank account. Invest in assets that aren't tied to your personal brand, like boring, essential businesses that survive recessions. Own intellectual property through legal entities, not just in your own name. Create automated systems that bring in income while you're sleeping. Any wealth that depends on your constant daily effort is really just a high-paying job. A true financial empire is a structure that grows and compounds value on its own. It's built to withstand recessions, to survive market crashes, and to be passed on not as a pile of cash, but as a self-perpetuating machine. These are the kinds of lessons you won't get in a classroom. They're usually reserved for the elite, who have always understood that money is just a game of power. If you're ready to learn more unfiltered strategies about influence and control, subscribe to this channel and start arming yourself with the wisdom they hope you never find. The world of money is a battlefield, not a playground. The comfortable stories you've been told can become the very chains that hold you back. Machiavelli's lessons, when viewed through this lens, are cold, pragmatic, and sometimes unsettling. They require you to see the world as it is, not as you wish it were. Adopting these principles isn't easy. It means you may have to trade comfort for power and popularity for respect. The choice, as always, is yours. Are you going to be the pawn or the prince?